the South Korean president declaring martial law in a late-night TV address.
With breaking news first reported by NBC News, President Biden has pardoned his son Hunter ahead of the end of his presidential term.
The explosions are part of a massive Russian missile and drone attack targeting Ukraine's energy infrastructure.
Hello? Anyone left out there?
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm just a guy that had a mental breakdown about the state of the world and put it up on YouTube, and then no one watched it. So now I'm on a journey to make sure that never happens again. This is S.O.L.
Welcome back to the channel this week, folks. I appreciate you stopping by again. Isn't that nice that we get to sit down and talk together? Always love it. To my loyal 40, I am sorry on the late upload. I am doing my best. I am very sick, and I decided, you know what, screw it. I'm going to take enough Sudafed to knock out an elephant, and we're going to power on through this bitch. So let's get into it. And if you're new here, welcome to the weekly wake-up call of how dumb we are in letting the media decide how we think. So, up first. Okay. South Korea declared martial law. They're a democratic state that we're pretty good allies with, so foreshadowing's a bitch. But no, in reality, the details, while they are few and far between, basically the president of South Korea believes there are communist actors within the government. So he declared martial law against all journalists that are putting media out there to support those activists in hopes to stop the communist movement within his party.
Well, we have disturbing details that are just crossing the Reuters wire, Becky, as our colleagues and team of journalists are sorting through what this means. Reuters reporting at this hour that all media in South Korea are coming under the control of martial law command in South Korea.
So he wants to limit the narratives that are put out there and make sure they are government controlled to ensure communists don't take over. That's tough. Moving on. For our next story, the UN held a hearing this past week that no one seems to be talking about. And the Russian representative came out and said, hey, we've been trying to have peace talks. No one's talking to us.
If the US and its allies chooses escalation, well, we're ready for that. But we would urge you to look at the very basis of common sense and have a long, hard think about the fact that we need a serious dialogue about the need to eradicate the root causes of the crisis. We've always been prepared to engage in that.
Now, I see the defense there on the other side. Well, you invaded a country, so why would we talk to you about peace? You're clearly lying. But I have a thought. If there's a bluff for us to call out, I think it's that one and not the nuclear one. Because if it turns out that bluff isn't a bluff, we can end this thing and people can stop dying. Wouldn't that be nice? Less profitable for a lot of folks, but wouldn't it be nice? So, we will see where that goes. Unfortunately, no one's talking about it because it seems like anytime Russia comes out and says, hey, we want to end this thing, or hey, we feel wronged, our current administration comes out and says other things that takes our attention off the ball. So, moving into the next distraction tactic that tried this week, Joe Biden pardoned his son after deliberately saying he would not do that because he feels the DOJ tried him unfairly. That's ironic? I don't know. It's just hypocrisy on both sides. One side's really mad that he did it, even though their representative did it, that they blindly follow. And then this side's mad that their representative did that, and then also it's okay that he did it. Does anyone understand or even notice what's happening? Like, am I the only one just yelling about this in my office? I don't get it. I don't understand. We're watching it happen time and time and time again, and we just allow it. Okay? They're both lying to us. Wake up. It's not hard to figure out. Let's check out some other distraction tactics. Oh, Elon wants to buy MSNBC. I don't know why. What are you going to gain out of that? X is already like the biggest platform out there for people to say whatever the hell they want. What is buying MSNBC going to do? Kind of seems like a waste of money and just another way to piss off the other side, which is exactly what we don't need to be doing right now. I'm not going to freak out this week. I don't feel well. That exertion on my body would not be good. So we're going to bring it down. We're okay. We're good. So our representatives can't even get their story straight, and that's great too. Trump had meetings with both Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, and the President of Mexico in response to the President of Mexico's threat to challenge tariff for tariff. What is the best way for the internet to say this? LOL, bro, learn your place. Sorry. I don't think you understand the idea of his whole campaign. You probably should have seen this one coming, was to bring manufacturing jobs back to America, which a lot of them are currently in Mexico because our auto manufacturers decided to bend over and screw pretty much the whole Midwest and move all of their plant production down there. So yeah, what did you expect? If you go with tariffs, all you're doing is pushing his plan forward even farther because now it's even more expensive, which makes it more palatable to move the jobs back to the U.S. How do these people get jobs? How do these people get votes for them? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Did you not think that one through? It's not hard to figure out. So then they had a conversation over the phone after the threat, and Trump said it was great. They're going to end illegal immigration into the U.S. And Mexico said, yeah, we've already been doing that, and I never said I'm going to close the border. So apparently we have a game of telephone starting with the originators, which does us no good. Again, these people can't even properly recall what happened on a phone conversation not even a day ago. How are we supposed to trust them? To build trust, you got to tell us what happened. And for us to believe that that's what happened, you guys have to have your story straight on what happened. What happened? It's not hard to figure out. I sold cars for 7 years. I'm not the one who's supposed to be lecturing on trustworthiness.
It's not the flyest ride on the lot, but guaranteed you here, it's the safest car on the lot. I had a crash. There we go.
What else do we got? Damn, I'm phoning it in this week, but fuck it. Kiev got rocked by drones again.
A series of explosions overnight in their village, located near a local power substation in Odessa.
This morning at 5 or 5:30, there was an impact. There's a huge crater outside.
Specifically targeting the infrastructure, which are threats that Russia has been making for months, and they finally decided to do it. Wonder why. I'm still upset about that. How did we let him make that call? I don't care what side you're on, okay? I don't care. This man said, hey guys, I'm not fit to run for president and be the president for the next 4 years. Why did he get to kick off World War III? And if you don't think it's World War III, we now have multiple nations' forces on the ground fighting on both sides and using weapons from other nations on both sides. That's a world war. They make documentaries about the last one still today because they was so messed up. And that's what just started, and everyone's worried about where we're going to go to the bathroom. I know I'm harping about my last video. I'm still mad about it. Bring it back, Alex. Bring it back. It's not their fault. They're being told what to think. Okay. All right, that's pretty much all I got for you guys this week. I promise the next one will be better. Can we please try to grow up a little bit and pay attention to what's happening, not believe everything we see on the internet, and actually go to the source to find answers to things?